We're up in the northern Pennines, and I'll go to Graham to see where we're heading for today. And there's a little bit of wind disturbance, so there may be a bit of audio breakup, but here's Graham. Hi, Graham. You okay?
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, so today's hill?
Well, we've got two today, but the one that we're heading up first is Thack Moor, which is 609 metres. It's got a trig point on the top. I think the flush bracket is 609.6, so very close to 2,000 feet, so who knows.
Well, cheers for that, Graham. And the weather today, it looks quite changeable, doesn't it?
It's a bit breezy. We've come through some rain, so I expect we're going to get a bit damp. Yeah, like normal, really.
Well, cheers for that, Graham.
Okay.
Thank you. So there's Graham laying a little bit of foundation for the first hill that we're aiming for. So here's Graham, and we're on the top of Hiya Graham, all right. So we're on the summit area of Thack Moor, aren't we, Graham?
We are indeed, cowering behind a wall from the wind as the shower comes in.
And John's in the background. He's just going to pack away the tripod and the level. So if you can explain what we've been doing since we come up here.
Well, we thought it was going to be easy when we came up. Trig point, find the highest point, just level between the flush bracket and the highest point, set up the GPS and get going. But of course, life's never quite as simple as that. As you can see, there's a 4-foot wall between the trig point and what we finally measured to be the highest points. We've done a lot of prodding around, and I think you'll see in the background behind me where the GPS is set up. That's one of the highest points, and then further along the wall you might be able to see a yellow flag. And that is where there is another point of land which is more or less the same height to within the sort of uncertainty of the ground itself. So we've set up on one of those points of the GPS, and we will record both points in the final report.
And we're cowering behind the substantial stone wall at the moment, aren't we, because of the wind?
Yeah, I've just taken the wind speed, and it's averaging just over 30 miles an hour. It's gusting up to 45 miles an hour. And it doesn't feel that bad, actually, but those are the numbers.
It's not cold, is it?
No,
it's relatively mild considering the wind speed. But this is the first of two planned surveys for today. And the second one is?
Can the camera pick it up in the background? Watch Hill.
It's John's just looking at the readings now, and it's on a metre pole, and the summit of Watch Hill is just to the left of where the tripod is. Yeah,
you just see a little cairn over there, can't you? Which I think is probably on the summit.
So we're going to be up on the ridge for quite some time, really.
Yeah, we're debating at the moment with the state of the batteries whether we collect 2 hours of data or whether we collect 1 hour of data. I think the jury's still out, and then we'll pack up and move down and do Watch Hill. And
the forecast for today, it's not too promising.
It was not too bad the day before yesterday when they gave the forecast for today. Yesterday I think it was showers and quite a lot of rain, and keeping fingers crossed. So far we've not had any rain, but I'm looking over your shoulder, mate, and it's getting greyer and greyer.
Well, it took me about an hour and 10, hour and 15 to get up here. I think you and John just over an hour or just under. And well, we've been up on the summit for probably an hour prodding around, haven't we, with the level and staff?
Yeah, we got up here for 11:45, and it's now, 1:25.
Yeah, and as you said, it's going to be probably at least an hour, if not 2 hours of data collection, and the first spots of rain has just started.
Started to hit you, aren't
Yeah,
they?
and we've been watching a huge shower develop in the valley, so that's now going to come over. So I think it's just about time, unless you've got anything else to add.
No,
That we close off?
We'll get some waterproofs on,
Yeah,
shall we?
I think so. Well, cheers, Graham, for
All right,
now. Thank
will
you. And thank you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stand up in the next few seconds. I'm going
Catch the
to
wind.
show you where the GPS is in relation to the trig, and you'll be able to see the substantial shower that's coming in. So here we go. And I'm not going to speak because you won't be able to hear me because of the wind.
Cheers.
Thank you. Well, saying I'm not going to speak, I'm going to try to speak. That's the GPS position, and the rain's coming in, so I'm just going to do a 360 panoramic view, and the Digi camera is going to get very wet, so I'm not going to do this for very long, and I'll just show you in relation to where we are placed in relation to the trig. So there's the trig on the opposite side of the wall. Everybody's getting their waterproofs on, and the lens is getting wet, so I'm going to pack it away.
So here are the results for the survey for Thack Moor. As you remember, there is a trig point at the summit of Thack Moor, near the summit, and the flash bracket height of that is 609.60, which is exactly 2,000 feet. So what we're trying to do is measure the height of the flash bracket to see whether that is correct, and also see if there's any other higher points around the trig point. So having surveyed that, the result that we came up after 2 hours of collection of data, we have a height measurement of 609.65 metres, which is just above 2,000 feet, so it's so close that we're going to have to go back and remeasure the hill and collect another 4 hours of data to get confirmation of this result. But it's very, very close to 2,000 feet and slightly exceeding it on this particular measurement.